Over 10 days since the Modi government went public with the Indian Army's surgical strikes in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir in retaliation to the Uri attacks, reports of past operations have now come to fore. The politics over the surgical strikes is hitting a new low, with our core defense secrets now out and open.
As politics peaks over India's surgical strike in POK, reports have been leaked of past military operations against Pakistan.
I believe the government when they say that they have killed a few of the terrorists or anyone associated with terror camps. But this is not the first time this has happened. This happened before.
Did it happen during your time?
It happened in the UPA government.
In June 2008, revenge strikes for a soldier who was beheaded by Pakistani border action team in Khel sector north of Handwara. Indian forces reportedly raided a Pak army post and killed as many as 8 Pakistan Rangers. 3 years later, the army carried out Operation Ginger after Pak Rangers entered Kupwara and beheaded 2 Indian soldiers in July 2011. 25 para-commandos crossed the LOC and 48 hours later returned after killing 8 Pak soldiers. Similarly, in 2013, the beheading of Lance Naik Hemraj reportedly led to Operation Badla. A Pakistani post opposite Poonch was completely destroyed and more than half a dozen Pakistani troops and terrorists killed.
3 daring operations that were secret until now have now come out as an all-out political war has broken out to take credit over the no-holds-barred tough Pak policy.
यूपीए की सरकार ने अपनी सोच में, समझ में ये आवश्यक नहीं समझा कि इसकी पॉलिटिकल ओनरशिप की जाए या दावेदारी की जाए।
बीजेपी व इनकी केंद्र की सरकार इस समय कुछ वैसा ही जबरदस्त डंका पीटने में लगी हुई है जैसा कि अमेरिका ने ओसामा बिन लादेन को पाकिस्तान की राजधानी के क्षेत्र में मारकर किया था।
जिस तरह का सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक अभी हुआ है, ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ है। सेना बॉर्डर पर कई बार करारा जवाब देती है, आज से नहीं 50 साल से दे रही, लेकिन सेना ने मनोबल दिखाया, अंदर घुसे, 3 किलोमीटर अंदर गए, लॉन्चिंग पैड पर टेररिस्ट को नस्त नाबूद किया। ये भारत के इतिहास में पहली बार हुआ है।
That's not all. These posters pasted all over UP takes politics to an all-new level, crediting SP Chief Mulayam Singh Yadav for advising the centre on the surgical strike.
आदरणीय मुलायम सिंह यादव जी की बात हुई थी मोदी जी से, तो नेताजी ने कहा था कि आप पाकिस्तान पर सर्जिकल अटैक कीजिए। हम पूरी तरह से भारत सरकार के साथ हैं देश के मुद्दे पर।
It's been days after the army's surgical strike and political one-upmanship has taken center stage. This at a time when the need for unity peaks. Bureau Report, India Today.
Need for unity is what the time seeks, and are our political parties now putting their interest, the political interest, over national interest by the bickering that we see? Joining me now for more on this is Sanjay Jha of the Congress Party, also Zafar Islam. He is the national spokesperson of the BJP, and with us to give us a perspective as far as the defense establishment, the army is concerned, Lieutenant General Shankar Prasad is also joining us for this story. Let me first come to you, Mr. Jha. You know, the charge on you is that the decision whether to go public or not to go public with any army operation is of the government of the day. UPA in its wisdom thought that they did not want to go public. Sure. This current dispensation wanted to tell the people that they have conducted these surgical strikes. What is the problem by now indulging and leaking all these surgical strike? It seems that you are indulging in the game of my operation versus their operation.
Ankit, let's make a first correction. It's a Hindu, very respected national daily newspaper that has made access to whatever files and has exposed
I take that point, sir. I concede that point.
Indian military operation called Operation Ginger. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with our party.
But there have been leaders, those who are going across telling, there have been leaders from your party, those who are going across saying that we have done it in past, it's nothing new. Why bring it now? It was your government that in its wisdom thought there is no necessity for to bring these things into the public fore. Now, why do you want to bring it if the Modi government decided that they want to come out and tell the people? What's wrong with that?
Ankit, will you give me a chance to respond to you here?
Please, sir.
It's a very simple one. You are absolutely right that end of day was a surgical strike done against Pakistan in late September. Absolutely. What has the Congress party said? Isn't it the duty of the media and the Congress party and anybody else for that matter to actually contest a brazen lie being propagated by the BJP for political purposes? I mean, I think it's an insult to the Indian army. It's an insult to the entire defense establishment of India that when you take the example of Operation Ginger, which is a manifestation of the kind of, by saying that it never happened, because the BJP has been claiming that this was the first time a surgical strike. That means the BJP is telling you and telling me and telling everybody in the country that no surgical strike happened before. You have had General Bikram Singh, you have had Major General S.K. Chakrabarti. These are very eminent retired army officers who have told you the surgical strikes have happened.
Yes.
And incidentally, Operation Ginger is an extraordinary success story that all of us as Indians should be proud about. Why should the Bharatiya Janata Party, this is the fundamental question, why should the Bharatiya Janata Party propagate this lie to the people of India? The surgical strikes never happened before. You just played the tape of Shahnawaz Hussain, who's a very senior BJP leader.
Yes.
And the point, you asked me, why did the Congress not talk about it? Well, let me give you an answer to that. I think it's important your viewers know this. Under Dr. Manmohan Singh, where Operation Ginger and several other surgical strikes happened before, the reason why we did not talk about it publicly, because it was not consistent with our policy of strategic restraint where Pakistan was concerned. What you're seeing today is politicization, posters coming up, law drama being made of Mr. Narendra Modi.
Let me take that to the BJP spokesperson. Let me take that to the BJP spokesperson, Syed Zafar Islam. The point that
before you make it worse politically, let me put some straight points up.
Sir,
before you make it too political, can I make some direct points, please, first?
Sir, let the BJP spokesperson respond to this, and then I'll come to you for a perspective on this, sir. I'll give you ample time to make your point, sir. Just give me a quick response. Let me get a quick response from the BJP, as it's a direct charge on the BJP from the Congress. Mr. Islam, the point that the Congress is making, and this is what a lot of people are also saying, that it is absolutely up to the government of how they want to use the operation that have been done by the army. Of course, the go-ahead must be from the government about this operation, but isn't the BJP trying to milk the success? It is a fair point when Sanjay Jha says that operations have been done before by Shahnawaz Hussain coming out and saying this sort of thing has not been done. Aren't you only trying to milk this operation now? It was a successful operation, well done for that, but why try and take political advantage out of it in Uttar Pradesh, in Uttarakhand and other places where elections are due?
Mr. Ankit Tyagi, let me just clarify one thing very clearly, and for the viewers, that we are not politicizing it. I'm sure that everyone on the panel and your viewers know that this operation had been conducted by the Indian Army, not by the BJP or not by our
when
government.
the posters put across showing the Prime Minister along with the army and congratulating the Prime Minister, yes, you are criticizing it. I'm not saying the Congress is not, but the government should have shown more restraint, isn't it?
I heard you. Let me just make my point. No, let me just make my point. Then you come, Mr. Tyagi. You can ask me questions. Third, which is very important, there was a clear-cut lack of leadership and political willingness that has been provided by, that there was a vacuum that has been provided by our government, and Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has provided that leadership and the comfort, and he has lent to the army to conduct surgical strike of this magnitude. Now coming back to politicizing the issue, there is a sense of insecurity in Congress, and it is very apparent the way their leaderships are speaking. Sanjay Nirupam is questioning the surgical strike. I mean, Mr. Sanjay Jha was saying that we are actually somehow tarnishing the image of army. Let me ask him.
I mean, I don't know what is he
what
talking
was
about.
Sanjay Nirupam was doing? He was questioning, even questioning the surgical strike has happened or not. Secondly, his
Why are we making it a political
senior leadership,
platform debate?
vice president,
Nobody
is
was
speaking a
questioning
language
that. Don't put
which even
words
is
in my
not
mouth. Answer the question asked to you.
It's very uncivilized language he is
divert and
speaking.
distort.
I'm not
nobody's
going into that what language is speaking, but it doesn't.
I have to get a
which is very
perspective
important.
from
They
Lieutenant
can't make a
General. I have to get a perspective from Lieutenant Shankar Prasad. Of course, sir, I request both of you gentlemen to just hold on your thoughts. I have to slip into a quick break. Then I will come back, and Lieutenant General Shankar Prasad is going to give us perspective on what he thinks about this political bickering going on the army's successful operation.